Objective Zero was founded on the belief that veteran suicide can be prevented through the simple act of listening. And the genesis for this belief is based on a telephone conversation that occurred between two of our co-founders, Justin Miller, a combat vet who served 2 tours in Iraq, and a soldier with whom he served, Chris Mercado, an infantry major.
Hi, I'm Justin Miller, Staff Sergeant in the United States Army, served 11.5 years with 2 tours in Iraq. I was told that I had PTSD and that I needed to go get help for it. At this time, I didn't even know what PTSD was. I was just tired of the nightmares, of not sleeping, thinking that it was never going to end, and the only thing that stopped me at night was there wasn't a round in the chamber.
Luckily, Chris reached out to Justin, and the two of them talked for over 8 hours. Chris reinforced Justin's will to live and ultimately directed him to resources that would save his life. Because of that telephone conversation, Justin is still with us today.
We kind of like to refer to it as the bat signal, where you can just hit talk, text, or video. And what that does is it'll send out an alert to all of our ambassadors, and whoever's there and able to answer and accepts it will be connected to them instantly and anonymously.
The app also connects users to mental health and wellness resources. To date, the app has facilitated thousands of conversations between veterans and peer supporters across the country.
So I signed up to be an Objective Zero ambassador. I took the training and within a few days received my first call over the app from a service member in need.
The Objective Zero mobile app is available for download for free on both iPhone and Android devices. Once the user has downloaded the app, they simply create a profile and then they're taken to a map where they can connect to peer supporters from across the country.
You can go in and you can customize it down by, I want to talk to somebody that's in the same branch. I want to talk to somebody who's been in the same war. I want to talk to somebody who is active duty. I want to talk to a male or a female, somebody the same MOS.
If the user wants to connect to resources, they simply tap on the Resources tab at the bottom of the app. And if they want to connect to activities, they simply tap on the Activities tab at the bottom of the app to access yoga and meditation content. But more must be done to save veteran lives. With over 20 veterans taking their lives every day at a rate that is more than double that of non-veterans, we're exploring technologies to save even more lives. The first technology that we're developing is a suicide prevention technology that uses machine learning in order to identify individuals who are at risk for suicide and get them the help that they need without them ever asking for it. So how does it work? The app will collect user data and establish a baseline for healthy behavior for that individual user. When deviations from that baseline are detected, the app will then deliver customized resources to that user. For instance, if I usually exercise 2 to 3 times a week and sleep 7 to 8 hours a day and generally use pretty positive language in my text interactions, but then suddenly in a couple of weeks after a life crisis, I stop exercising, I stop sleeping as much, and I start using language that has been shown to correlate with high instances of suicide, the app will identify these triggers and then send me the proper resources I need in order to get help, thereby avoiding a suicide spiral and potential crisis.
If you were to connect to somebody who's walked, talked, breathed, tasted, smelled, heard the same things in the same place you have, that you're more likely going to connect and have that bond, that instant camaraderie. At the palm of their hand, it's somebody that's willing to listen, somebody that's not getting paid, somebody who just wants to let you know that you're loved, how important you are and how needed you are.
As you can see, these technologies have the power to save a lot of lives, but they can only do so with your support. That's why we as a community must stand up to help our veterans. And you can do so by signing up as an Objective Zero ambassador on our website at www.objectivezero.org or simply by downloading the app in the Google Play or Apple App Store.
Being an Objective Zero ambassador has been, to me, an extremely heavy but also rewarding responsibility. And for me, it's been the most impactful thing I think I could have done.
We also need your financial support in order to make these technologies a reality. We could save countless lives with your support. So please help us today, again, by signing up as a peer supporter or donating money to the Objective Zero cause. Thank you for your time.